Noire. Oh, I probably forgot to update the titles. Ah, well. I'll have to correct it when I get on. But we marked as GTA. Sorry about that. Noire. Remember, I was on the third mission. I took a stroll down 40's Lane yesterday, just driving around old Los Angeles. I must call it Santros.
All right, yes, it's a dead person. We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
I didn't
Mr.
look.
Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta. Wait! That isn't everything! You haven't got it all!
Get moving, Ralph!
Do your job, I'll do mine.
Let's go, Ralph. Junk. Doesn't tell me anything. Broad daylight. A crowded street. I've seen everything. C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Let's go talk to her. We'll go back and talk to her now.
I understand you, but thousands wouldn't.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Bad God.
I'm having a hard time believing that, young lady. Do you want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I'll take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you. If you'll excuse me, I'd better get the store closed up.
I should have been good, Cut. She didn't talk, Holmes.
It's gotta be something big, right?
Show's over. Keep moving, all of you. Any ideas?
Closer.
Help me out.
Looks like there's something in this trash can.
There we go, Holmes. It's the gun.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run a blackout store.
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on me. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Let's go to the gun shop, Holmes.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
We want to trace the gun, right? Let's get to Eagleson's.
How did I get that notepad back there? Eagleson's, where is it? They didn't show me on the map, was it? Hold on.
It's the next right.
There. Lag. Okay, here we go. That's where we just came from.
That's coming out of your wages, not mine. What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
Some
And since when are you the
sugar,
expert?
baby.
We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
She was a loiter. Nice looking broad from the 1940s. Ah! Heading towards that gun shop. Can't believe I'm thirsty. Now I ate the oysters.
Careful!
Oh, God. Got too fast. Come on. I don't know that, Holmes. God. The drivers are very hard. Where's that gun shop at? I'm coming up on. Oh. Man. Where is it? Bitch gonna hit me. Can't read that good today. Damn. Over here. Is that it? That's it. I found it. There it is, home. I found the gun store. I found the gun store.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner.
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Caillou?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Now we gotta go to the jewelry store. We gotta go to the jewelry store, Holmes.
What now?
Hartfield's. It's up on Broadway, Cole. Come on.
Set the destination, Holmes. Destination, Holmes. Destination. Going to the destination, Holmes. Here we go, y'all. Sit tight. We're heading there. I like this game. I get hung up, but I get hung up in all games. So. I've always been that way. Y'all want to know the worst game I ever got hung up with? It was by Fox. And it was called, there was 4 discs to it. It was an X-Files game. Boy, sometimes I would spend nights and that thing. I eventually played it. We used to get hung up in that thing, Holmes. Maybe we're coming up on it, are we? We pass it. Here comes some bad bitches on my butt. Zelski. McQuarters. McQuarters. There's a jewelry store. McQuarters. I like this game. I'm glad I ran into it. It's time to eat those meats, Tom. We ain't going to the meat shop, though. We're going here. Let's go in, Holmes.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps. Are you Edgar Caillou?
No. Mr. Caillou is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Go, man. Gordy. Where'd the bitch go? Which way? He's getting away.
Caillou! Get back here!
I passed him. He got away. Buyer beware, he got away. The bitch got away.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Oh, no, I see.
Kalu, get back here!
Where'd he go?
Too late, Kalu!
Run, man. Where'd he go? Follow the other officer. Follow the other officer.
Don't make it worse, Kalu!
Where is he? I can't even see him. Man, I got stuck. He's gonna get away. What happened to his gun?
What are we waiting for?
What happened to his gun?
Wake up, Cole.
We got him. We got that
Edgar Kalu,
business.
you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
We got that business. Buyer beware, sub.
The case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past.
Buyer beware.
The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite a climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
I am.
Yes, sir. I think I am.
I am.
Good man.
Let's
You need many
interrogate that
things for a
bitch.
conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession.
That's a,
If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
there's a chance. Not to fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Let's try good cop.
Come on, Mr. Kalu. Make this easier on yourself. Get it off your conscience.
You think I'm stupid? You think I'll just Do whatever you want because you're a nice guy. I just gotta keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Schmuck. A schmuck.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Let's be bad cop next time. Accusing. You schmuck. You're the
Has my lawyer
schmuck.
arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Let's go with bad cop.
You blew a man out of socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint.
He's smart. He's a
I'm
smart
just gonna
criminal.
keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles.
He's a
We're
smart-
done.
He's
Unless you
a
want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
smart criminal. Smooth
You disappoint
operator.
me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Smooth operator. He's a smooth one. So we're just gonna have to accuse him.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
Okay,
A lawyer
schmuck.
can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Boy, he looks like a smart ass. He looks like a smart ass.
You deny owning a Browning pistol. Serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
He plays white boy, don't he? I don't know why they make you have to go through his shit again.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol. Serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Man,
You disappoint me, Cole
the guy's a
Phelps.
smooth criminal, y'all.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
A smooth operator. Bum, 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 smooth. Operator. I don't know why they didn't make him really go bad cop and beat them.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
Beat him
The lawyer
around.
can't help you, Mr. Kalu.
Silly.
You shot a man dead.
Your
in cold blood.
glasses.
You're going to have to pay for that.
Really interrogate his ass.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You blew a man out of socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Boy, Holmes. This is terrible.
Has my lawyer arrived
They're
yet? I
one
want
of
to see
the
my
worst
lawyer.
criminals.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
They're with a horrible criminal.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
He used the intuition. Ah, man.
Come on, Mr. Kalu. Make this easy on yourself. Get it off your conscience.
You think I'm stupid? You think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a nice guy? I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Why does it not give me the chance to use the intuition? Doesn't give me the option to use the intuition.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number
It doesn't give me the
01138.
option.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebushes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Cullen?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker! How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America, it's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, let's go use the intuition.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn gooey butt snatcher? You and that shtup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage.
You got a
I
conviction.
respect your beliefs
And an
and your right
arrest.
to hold them. I hope for
Interrogation.
your sake, the jury can commute to murder in
Not
the
a
second
conviction,
degree.
brother.
May God have mercy on you, sir.
Yeah, just cause you're arrested, don't mean you proved he's innocent guilty.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps.
I don't
In
like
the
that guy too much.
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle.
I'm gonna
But
call
here's
it
a piece
quits
of
for
advice.
now.
Get yourself 2 suits, get them
As
pressed.
soon as we get this
You'll
closed.
be needing them.
And I'll be back later. Woo! Police Academy. Earn a trophy. There we go. Patrol complete. We solved one part of it now. Like I said, I'm going to take a break. And I'll be back later, hopefully. You have a good day. I enjoy playing this. I get hung up, but the driver's seat. I like it set. I love it set. That cop stopped
Here's
it
your
to
new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted
That
here
guy's-
next to the map.
that
What's his problem?
that cop
That's
stuffing
his.
too many
He's an institution.
donuts.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps.
Oh, he's got a new
Go easy
partner.
on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
He's got a
I'm
new
here to learn,
partner
detective.
now, Holmes.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel? Who's intense? The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps. Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Look us some dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander? Roy Earl, chief detective and advisor.
They all dress like movie stars.
Well, Roy is a movie star.
Look us some dope
And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stay with
Look
me,
us some
kid.
dope fiends.
You'll find out.
Well, y'all. As soon as we get
Now
a
some
break.
housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it to those lousy Japanese, eh,
I think
Phelps?
45.
I did my best, Captain. Why are you war heroes always so modest? I partnered Phelps with everybody's
44,
favorite
45, and
Pole,
46.
Stefan
It's
Bukowski.
around where my
Hope you like
parents were
work,
born.
kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't. Well, that's why we are partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start
Let me
you
guess,
out with
it's
one
47.
case. You do okay? I'll give you a
So
couple
you're-
more. You screw up,
My parents
you'll
were
be
2 and
rousing
3.
vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
See what you can find out. And that's where we're going to take the pause. I'm going to quit. I'll see y'all later. But no alligators. Because see you later, alligator ain't so kind. I think I used to sing that. And I paid attention to what it was saying one day, and it kind of broke my heart because I realized when I sing that to somebody, you don't want to sing that to anybody you care about. You're just telling them, see ya later, alligator. So long, crocodile. See you later, alligator. Don't you know you crap my style? You don't crap my style, y'all. I'm thankful for all my viewers. You gotta be thankful for your viewers. Like I said, if I was running a business, that's important. You treat your customers. You treat your viewers. You treat them with respect. And if you get out with them, you let them go you can let them go their merry way. That way, if they get over whatever they're mad at you about, they might come back. Now that is how businesses were made in the past. Today it's, you Karen, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here, you Karen. That's not the way to do business, y'all. I'll see y'all later. And like I said, I am thankful for y'all.